So hello everybody, today we're going to be finding the area and the circumference of a regular polygon which has n sides and which is circumscribed about a circle which has a radius r and in terms of n and r. Okay, so on this picture right here, on the left hand side, I have a heptagon, and on the right hand side I've connected the midpoints of all of its sides to the center of the circle about which it is circumscribed. Okay, I've also connected all of the vertices to the same center, and as a result I got exactly 14 identical right triangles. And so in the general case we'll get 2n right triangles. Okay, and for each of these triangles we know that one of its sides is r, and we also know that this angle right here must be equal to 2 pi over the number of these triangles, which is 2n. So that's 2 pi over 2n, and that's simply the same as pi over n. Okay, now let's go and take one of these triangles. Let's say that's this orange one. Okay, I'm going to sketch it real quickly. So we know that this side, or the height of the triangle from the picture, is equal to the radius of the circle. And we also know that this angle right here is equal to pi over n. Let's go ahead and try to find this length here. I'm just going to go ahead and call it x. By using the trigonometric identities for a right triangle, we see that the tangent of pi over n must be equal to x over r, and from here it follows that x must be equal to r times the tangent of pi over n. Now that we know this, we can go ahead and calculate the area of this triangle. So I'm just going to call it area 1 because it's the area of a single triangle. So, and since it is a right triangle, that's going to be equal to x times r over 2. So x times r over 2, and since we know what x is, we'll get that r times the tangent of pi over n, and times r over 2 is equal to the area of one of these triangles. So, in other words, the area of one of these triangles is equal to r squared over 2. It's equal to r squared over 2 times the tangent of pi over n. Okay. And so what's the area of all of these triangles going to be? Well, since there are 2n triangles, we're going to multiply everything by 2n. So on the left hand side we'll get the area. The 2 and the 2 will cancel out, so we'll get that the area must be equal to nr squared times the tangent of pi over n. Okay, so that's the area of our polygon. That's the area of this entire polygon. Cool. Now let's go ahead and do the circumference. And what I want you to notice that this here value is x, and it's exactly equal to the side of our triangle over 2. And since we know this to be true, that means that this entire length here must be equal to 2 times x. Since there are n sides, and this is the length of one of its sides, the circumference of the entire polygon will be equal to 2x times n. Okay, so the circumference, I'm just going to label it as O, must be equal to 2x times n. And since we know that x is equal to r times the tangent of pi over n, we get that 2 times r times the tangent of pi over n, and times n is equal to the circumference. Or to write it in a slightly more elegant way, we get that the circumference of this polygon must be equal to 2 times r times n times the tangent of pi over n. So this and this will be our final answer to this problem. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, leave a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.